Hi guys, welcome back to our channel, Chef Julian, AOC Cooking School. Today we're cooking the best sandwich in the world. So it's basically gonna be a pork sausage sandwich, but instead of simply grilling the sausage, we're gonna poach it. We're gonna poach it in beer, and then we're gonna use that beer to make a sauce. Basically it's gonna be like a bechamel, to which we're gonna add a lot of cheese, a little bit of cream, then we're just gonna finish off the sandwich with a little bit of crispy onion and some beautiful parsley. Alright guys, let's look at the ingredients. So first we need some bread. I'm choosing milk bread. I love them because they're nice and soft, a little bit sweet. Pork and fennel sausage, nice and chunky. These came straight from my favorite butcher. Brewski, Heineken goes great. You don't want anything too dark. Cheddar, butter, a little bit of flour, very simple. Crispy onions, my favorite thing from the Asian store. Beautiful thickened cream. And a little bit of parsley for decoration. The main thing is the cheese and the sausages. This is what's going to make a big difference, so get the really good stuff. Now we're going to poach our sausage. Beer goes in. Guys, use a bottle opener. I'm just trying to look cool. Wait for the beer to heat up. And then I'm going to add my sausages. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to poach those. A little bit of seasoning, salt and pepper. You could go ahead and put a sprig of thyme and a clove of garlic in there just for flavor, but I'm just going to wing it. Cover that up, drop the heat to a simmer, 10 minutes. Alright, 10 minutes in, the sausages are ready. I'm gonna take them out, so grab a plate, use some tongs, be careful, fish them out. Obviously, we're gonna keep the poaching liquid because this is gonna be the base for our sauce. For the sauce, in a pan, I'm gonna add an equal amount of butter and flour. This is the base for a bechamel sauce, which is pretty much what we're gonna be doing. We won't be using milk today, we'll be using beer, but it's the same thing. For a bechamel, a liter of milk, 100 grams of flour, 100 grams of butter. These are the proportions, just to give you an idea. I'm going to use about 30 grams of butter and 30 grams of flour, which should be perfect for the amount of beer we have. Now, the most important part is to cook out the flour. By cooking out the flour, we basically want to get rid of that floury taste, that textural thing, that's not very enjoyable. So we need to cook that for about 2 to 3 minutes, not too hot, shouldn't be getting dark, and then we're going to add our stock. As we pour, we gotta stir. This thing will clump up in a second, so you gotta make sure you stir vigorously and keep on stirring all the way until the sauce is thickened. Should happen pretty fast, so we wanna keep stirring. I got a pretty high heat going on here because I'm hungry. Do yourself a favor at home and go a little bit slower. Should be about right. I'm gonna turn up the heat, make sure it's all nice and creamy. Beautiful. See how it coats the back of a spoon? It's gonna be perfect later on. So we're gonna set that aside. Okay, next we're gonna butter our bread rolls. Cut your bread open. Make sure you don't cut it all the way, guys. Keep the last little bit attached. This will help us present it later on. Obviously, try not to cut your fingers off. I'm using a fair bit of butter in there. Beautiful smear on the bottom, same on top. Make sure the butter is nice and soft. It's gonna be really, really hard to do a good job without breaking the bread completely. So either take it out half an hour earlier, or you can put it in the microwave if you wish. That works as well. And we set that aside, ready for later. Okay, next we need to grill our sausages. So I'm gonna put a pan on the stove, full heat, and I'm gonna put my sausages in there. Remember guys, these sausages are already poached, so they're 95% cooked. All we need to do is give them a bit of coloration. So you want them nice and golden brown on both sides. I'm gonna spin them a few times. The crispier the better. This is where all the flavor comes from. Alright, now we need to grill our bread. Put that in a dry hot pan, butter side down. I'm gonna put some weight on it. Give them 2 minutes, flip them. Perfect. Then I wanna take them straight out, put them on a plate, and reserve them for later. Okay, we're looking great. The sausages are grilled, the bread is toasted. All I need to do now is to finish the sauce. So I'm gonna bring my pan back up to heat. As soon as the base is hot, I'm gonna put my cheese in. Stir, stir, stir. You gotta mix continuously, guys. It's gonna look quite chunky at first, but it's gonna smooth out really quick. Nice and shiny. Add a bit of cream. The acidity is gonna help cut through the richness of the sauce. It's gonna also make it lighter and shinier. So at this point our sauce is done. The last thing you might want to do is check the seasoning. A bit of salt and pepper if we need to, and we're ready. Perfect. Okay, we're ready to assemble. So all we got to do is to place our sausage on top of the bun, grab our sauce from the stove. Careful, it's really, really hot. And I'm just gonna go ahead and dump a couple of spoonfuls on there. Go crazy, guys. This is a messy sandwich. You might as well go for it. Then I'm gonna add some crispy onion for a bit of a crunch. Some parsley, just for a bit of freshness. Here we go. Best sausage sandwich you'll ever have. I can't wait to get in there. All right, guys. Man, I'm super excited to get in there. Yay! Oh my God. Fucking so good. Oh my God. Guys, it's just so good. It's a bit messy, but it's really, really nice. Definitely worth a bit of cheese in the beard. Ooh. Oh, I love my job. Just really nice. It's quite salty, definitely get a big umami kick. Basically, as we poach the sausages, all that porky goodness, all the flavor, all the fennel went in the beer. It's nice and earthy, the cheese, that cream really smooths out the whole thing. Man, it's just the very, very best. Guys, I hope you learned something. I hope you had fun. You're probably hungry by now. Go to the butcher, get yourself some good sausages, and give it a go. It's the absolute best. Honestly, I'm in love with it. I can't wait to turn off the camera and smash the rest of that thing, finish my beer. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like, recipe down in the comments, and we'll see you very soon for a cool recipe. See you.